higher rates, inventory remains at record lows.
Well, I gotta say this, maybe it's just not the interest rate's fault. Did you hear me, Jerome Powell? Maybe it isn't the rates entirely. Maybe if anybody at the Fed ever had a real job, then you might at least consider your course of action. I'm serious about this too, by the way. Talk to Barry Abib about this. He brought it to my attention. These folks running the Fed over there have surprisingly little, if any, work history outside of academia and working at the Fed. Maybe it's not entirely the rates. Maybe it's something else.
Mortgage rates have been near or above 7% for the last several months, and active listing growth has been slow during this tenure. Logan Mohtashami of Housing Wire anticipated active listings growth to be between 11,000 to 17,000 per week with rates this high, and it hasn't happened. Last year, the seasonal decline took longer than usual, but 2022 was an abnormal year with mortgage rates.
Maybe inventory is low because of policies, and maybe some of those policies are affecting insurance companies and your insurance policies, and maybe, yeah, that's part of the problem. But because neither the Fed nor anyone is considering this point with respect to inventory, then nobody's trying to fix it. To fix the inventory problem, fixing the real estate problem, fixing the lending problem, and fixing in part our whole economy and inflation. That problem too.
Insurance companies are pulling out of states and raising rates everywhere they can. For example, in California, virtually all home policies are frozen, not renewed, pulled out of the state, made remarkably more expensive, or are being forced into the California's Fair Policy Plan, which frankly is not fair at all. What's the result? Nobody is selling houses because they'll lose their policy. Nobody is buying houses because they can't get policies. So buyers and sellers sit until the insurance situation is corrected. Now for the maddening part.
We created this damn problem. In California, if the insurance commissioner would just quit its meddling and let insurers do their job, the problem would more or less be self-corrective. Because here's the darn conundrum, people, and this affects you and all of your clients and all of your friends and all of your everyone. You guys, chances are you're all underinsured. Yeah, you're underinsured, and because of that, you need to have your policies updated, and that means you have to pay more money. In our case, fire-ravaged California, or Hurricane Alley in the southeast, or the hail on your roof in Texas in the Midwest, or the so on and so ons, chances are you're underinsured. Now in California, our commissioner will not allow insurance companies to charge homeowners what they need to pay to keep these companies solvent. So it's just cheaper and smarter and more expedient to not renew, cancel, or leave the market, which is what they're doing in droves in California and Florida. And oh, by the way, same thing in other areas. Now, the crazy part is this. This leaves California homeowners buying the state of California sponsored FAIR plan, which isn't fair at all. They charge what the state of California thinks to be gouge rates that they won't let private insurers charge, and they don't offer nearly as much coverage as the private insurers. So people aren't moving at all. So listen, raise rates all you want over there at the Fed, Jerome Powell, but our inventory problem is far more complex and ranging and all-encompassing than what you can fix with your one-shot gun over there. Rates, right? Here's an idea. Quit shooting it for a change. Hope this helps. So I was just having a conversation with somebody who came from a much more difficult background than myself. And he said, if you're not working on yourself, chances are you're living off your defects. Now that got me thinking about our current state of industry-wide disrepair and your professional struggles. This then started to make sense to me. If you're not trying to fix your business, improve your business, understand your business and your role in your business, then chances are you're working off of bad habits that got you here in the first place. It's one or the other. It's kind of that up or down thing, life or death, growing or receding. The thing is, this isn't the market to sleepwalk through your day, to react when prompted, to lay blame at the altar of the almighty market. It's not the market, guys. It's us. It's you. Not because you don't have the business right now, but because you don't have the business, because it's slow. Now more than ever, it's imperative that you work on your professional defects, because when you think about it, the alternative or the reality of the situation is you're working with what you already know doesn't work. Now, we're addressing this with our marketing group pods where you are crowdsourcing solutions to your own problems. If you'd like to get on our waiting list, just fill out the information down below and we'll reach out to you.